You have said many times, you have said many things about violence. Would you allow one of your friends to be attacked in front of you? You have said many things about violence. Would you allow one of your friends to be attacked in front of you? It's a good old question. What would you do if your sister was attacked in front of you? Right? This same question. What would you do? You. Beat him up? Shoot him? Karate? You know what the meaning of that word karate means? It has been explained to me. No self. No me. Not the military art of defending yourself. So what would you do? Find out, sir. You're there with your husband, with your girlfriend, or your girlfriend, you know all that. And somebody comes along and is violent towards your wife or husband. What would you instinctively do? You would attack, wouldn't you? Naturally. You would hit him. If you knew karate or some kind of yoga tricks, you would trip him up. So this question is put to me, to the speaker, right? We know the normal reaction of people. Violence. If you are violent, I'm going to be violent. If you are angry with me, I'm going to be doubly angry with you. If you call me an idiot, and I see you're a greater one than me, that I am, and so on, so on, so on. This question is put to me, to the speaker. This has been old question. Not that a speaker is familiar with it, but it is a new question. I treat all questions as something new. What should I do? Are you waiting for me? Am I violent? If I have lived a violent life all my life, right, then my response would be naturally violent. But if I have lived as I have, without violence, not only physical violence, but psychological violence, which is aggression, competition, comparison, imitation, conformity, that's all part of violence. As Kay has lived that way, when my friend or my sister or my wife is attacked, they're all dead anyhow, especially my sisters. So, as I have lived, I would act. You understand? It depends how I have lived. The art of living, which is the greatest art, not all the paintings, poems, all that. That's part of art. But the greatest art is the art of living. Not according to somebody, but to find out for oneself the supreme art. And if all my life except once or twice I lost temper, that's all right. One may get irritated because of noise, all that. But the actual feeling of violence, if one has lived with violence, one will act violently. If one has not lived a life which is not violent, he will meet the circumstances as they arise. And that depends, his action will depend how he has lived. Simple answer, right? You're not puzzled over this, are you?